The landscape of mixed martial arts continues to evolve at a breakneck pace, and in the past week alone, a whirlwind of headlines has redefined the future of the UFC. From Jon Jones' official retirement, to the rise of new contenders, shocking losses, and dramatic post-fight moments, fans have been treated to a truly historic chapter in the sport. At the center of it all is Jon Jones, arguably the most gifted and controversial figure in MMA history, who made his long-speculated retirement official. In a heartfelt statement released online, Jones expressed deep gratitude to the UFC, his coaches, fans, and fellow fighters. He reminisced about his journey from the youngest champion in UFC history to a polarizing legend who headlined countless iconic events. "These are memories I'll cherish forever," he wrote. "Every challenge has taught me something valuable." The announcement was met with a mix of reverence and sadness across the community. Jones' dominance, both in the light heavyweight and heavyweight divisions, reshaped the expectations of what an elite fighter could be. Despite his long list of controversies, no one could deny the brilliance he displayed inside the octagon. The UFC confirmed shortly after his statement that he had contacted them personally to announce his retirement, making it official. But with one door closing, several others are swinging wide open. As Jones steps away, the UFC's Contender Series is gearing up for expansion. Dana White confirmed that under the new TV rights deal, the series will double its output. "Stay active, keep winning, and fight notable people so you can get noticed," Dana advised fighters hoping to earn a shot in the big leagues. With more fights, more talent, and higher stakes, the Contender Series is becoming an even more crucial pathway to the UFC. Meanwhile, backstage energy continues to rise with incredible stories of fighter determination and joy. One of the weekend's most viral moments came when a fighter, just minutes after receiving the call, burst into tears upon learning he had received a $100,000 bonus for his performance. "I just hit 100K, he shouted in disbelief, the emotion in his voice capturing everything this sport is about: sacrifice, dreams, and raw, real moments. Not all stories ended in victory. One fighter took the mic post-fight and delivered one of the most brutally honest and humble addresses ever seen inside the cage. "I got my ass whooped tonight," he admitted, holding back tears. "I couldn't have been more prepared, but I was beaten by the better man." He thanked his team, the fans, and even his opponent, pledging to come back stronger. In a sport where egos often eclipse humility, his grace in defeat left a lasting impression. Another topic of discussion this week was weight-cutting discipline, or the lack of it. A fighter who missed weight by 10 pounds still pulled off a slick submission win via Kimura. But when he approached Dana White after the fight, proudly declaring that he would become world champion one day, Dana quickly shut it down. "You better figure out how to make weight first," he said plainly. "You can't be a world champion if you're showing up 10 pounds overweight." Elsewhere, contenders are clawing for position. A featherweight prospect boldly said his next target is Dan Hooker. "I like fighting tall guys," he grinned, eager to test his skills against someone known for gritty, bloody battles. The division continues to be a cauldron of violence and technique, where just one impressive win can catapult a fighter toward title contention. And while some contenders rise, others fall. The once-hyped matchup between two strikers lived up to the violence, just not the outcome one man expected. "I'm devastated," he said in a video to fans, bruised but composed. "But I'll be back. No doubt. It just hurts now." In a sport where vulnerability is often masked with bravado, such honesty humanizes even the most fearsome warriors. Still, optimism for the future of the UFC remains high. Jon Jones' retirement opens up the heavyweight division in ways that fans and fighters alike are already racing to capitalize on. Tom Aspinall now stands at the helm as the undisputed champion, and fresh contenders are licking their chops. With Francis Ngannou still looming on the outside and young stars like Jailton Almeida rising fast, the possibilities are mouth-watering. Dana White has made it clear, no time will be wasted in keeping the heavyweight division moving forward. Beyond the cage, personalities continue to clash. Israel Adesanya recently found himself called out online, and fighters like Kevin Holland are more than willing to answer the challenge. "Why wouldn't I be down?" Holland said. You'll see these muscles. With super fights now more plausible than ever, thanks to rising star power and flexible matchmaking, the UFC is poised to deliver blockbuster events well into 2025. Yet, amidst all the hype and highlight reel knockouts, Jon Jones' retirement stands as a defining moment. He reminded us that, in the end, every fighter must confront their own reflection. I hope I can look myself in the mirror and know I did everything with the gifts God gave me, he said. That vision of a fighter standing alone after the final bell resonates with every man and woman who's ever dared to step into the cage. As the music fades and the lights dim on one career, new walkouts begin. And if there's one truth that never changes in MMA, it's this. The story never really ends. It just shifts to a new warrior ready to seize their moment.